I went to Wa, I went to Bolga, I went to Tongo Frafra, I went to Kesena, Nankana, I went to the other side, all the way to Zabzugu. And when you know, photos, now I was not even 20 years yet. Wow. I bent down and kissed the floor, and I say, the people that call me Kgeetv Japan. Here I am in Japan, and they still back in a dance for That is, I was so skinny and little, and I hated that they called me Kgeetv Japan. When I went to United States and I joined U.S. military, 2003, I had opportunity to be at Tokyo. I joined U.S. Army in July 1999. And had opportunity. It was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. And I did 22 years. 22 years. 22 years and change in U.S. Army. Wow. Being all over the world. They used to call me Kgeetv Japan.
Kgeetv Japan.
Yes.
Why that name?
Because my hair was a little curly. And I was
Japan.
And then I was a little fair skin. So they used to call me Kgeetv Japan, and I hated it. I really hated it that they called me Kgeetv Japan. And I joined. For me to do 22 years and change, that is a big achievement. I have friends in Rwanda. I have friends in Kenya. I have friends in Philippines, Hong Kong, Macau, Thailand, Central African Republic, Nigeria.
Nice moment, nice time to share. We are saying about Brana Drew baby, and what said the old friend, dear Oyo, you need dear chili. From an Uncle Watching Yato. Now, and then you didn't come. Now, I was young, and then come on, you say this young man be brilliant, Eddie Free Morning, and the CEO of Kgeetv TV. He's a noble man, and until not just say you know, you be followed and come on, dear, or see fam. Ne baby wabedru opani me pacho apungo
me aduboko
o honso de afesa baby o ma efa baby okay me pacho you can say Mr. Kwesi Anochi Jemfi
me pacho Mr. Kwesi Anochi Jemfi abrantie bia ye wo no wo Kumawu Bodomase. Na me maami din de afie nima ebinom brop din mu no Agnes Owusu ansa ba Bodomase na nkasa no mo frɛ no afie nima composer eno na e woka obi a be hu no
afie nima composer ade na otonyum
yesi omo ye single band bi ena no na di animu nti ye de saa edin ne ka ho ma afie nima composer it Bodomase de ukosisi ana akasa afie nima omo nkai no na mo nkasa composer de a obi a nim ne pakro ena me papa nso de Kwame Otin Jemfi ne brofo din so ye Stephen Otin Jemfi nti na chese de ewo ho no awofo we mienu ena chese nyame aduma o me de me ba wiase yes me wo nuanom bi ka me ho siblings bro ni be ka siblings a chese de odi machi afia se wa Jemfi abena fosu Jemfi de menani nyina na wo United States no ono na chi no eye Kwaku Otin Jemfi ene dey wo hanom bi ono na chi eye Kwesi Efa Jemfi na Kwesi Efa Jemfi achi no eye Opoku Jemfi na ye wo nuanom mienu bi a omo so be ka ho afri me maame side omo so Kelly Japan ene Abigail Japan
na say many the Jemfis and edin komo no why did you start schooling?
I started schooling from Bodomase Methodist Primary. That's where I started. And then I think back in 1980s, there was a little bit misunderstanding between my parents, and they decided to go their separate way. And because of that, we were transferred from, we were moved from Bodomase to Adanse Bojesango. So I have a little life over there, about 3 years life at Adanse Bojesango. And then from there, I came back to Kumawu.
Okay.
So if you look at my mother's side, you know the Ashantis, we are maternal, right?
Yes.
So I went to my mother's side a bit. The rest of my siblings went to my father's side.
Okay.
So for some reason, I don't know how they divided the whole thing out.
Okay.
But when I went to Adansibojisan, which was my mother's side, then I came back to Bodumasi and then came back to my father's side.
All right.
Because I saw that all my siblings are on my father's side.
Okay.
So I see no reason why I got to be on the other side.
Okay.
So I came back. And then I went to Chumbua Kodia back in 1987.
Okay.
That's when I started Chumbua Kodia Secondary School. Completed in 1992. I did very well, but the youth, like you said, we want the youth to learn something.
Sure.
When I went to Chumbua Kodia Secondary School, I was a sports guy.
Okay.
A cross-country runner,
Wow.
400 meters, 800 meters, 1,500, 5,000 and 10,000 meters.
Wow.
I was doing everything.
Okay.
I mean, Kumasi Sports Stadium, did cross-country at Bekwai, cross-country at Mampong. A lot of people back then knew me.
Okay.
But this is the catch. When we wrote during that time, the GCE, WAEC, right? I have really, really good grades.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I had 18 English.
Wow.
So everything now stopped for me.
Okay.
You can't go back to, you can't go to sixth form during that time.
Sure.
Although even English literature, I had 3.
Okay.
But I had 8 in English language. So guess what it is? You get stopped.
Sure.
So I have to find a means. And you know, when it comes to like that, parents get upset. They don't want to spend another money.
Yeah.
They think that, hey, we spend so much money on you, and I'll call and uncle.
Well, I could waste the time.
But then the extension was what? I think 12, and I had 13.
Wow.
But because my English was 8, you can't go to school.
Yeah.
I just sent me to Beko Tamale.
Okay.
And then I went to Tamale. Then I did the A-level over there as a day student in Tamale. And I started photographing in Tamale. I built a photographing, a photo studio over there in Tamale. I was really young. People will come to my studio. The interesting part and the funny part, they will come to my studio. I'll be sitting there and they will ask me my boss, where my boss is at Tamale. And sometimes there was a guy called Abeku. Abeku, wherever you are, if you see this video, look for me. Really good guy. And he was pretending to be my boss.
Wow.
But he was actually working for me.
Wow.
He was actually working for me. And
let me ask you this before you jump on. Who inspired you to be a photographer? What was the idea?
I met this gentleman called Michael Doe. During that time, Michael was using wedding dress and jeans and kente and all them stuff, and he has all this weave on during that time. So I kind of study it from Michael, and then we will do makeups and take the pictures, and then we will just pretty much charge it a little bit more than what we used to, and through that, I mean, my sixth form and everything, that was what I used to take care of myself.
Wow. How was the business being a photographer? The ups and downs.
Photographing is very good. It's a lucrative business. Trust me. If you know what you're doing, say me try photo site, me do photo studio. It will call sixth form. It tells you say there was business. But one thing I learned in photographing: if you photographer listening to this. When you take people's photos, right? If you take a photo, everybody know themselves, right? They know themselves. The human feature, whatever feature they have, that is not right to them. For instance, I can say Masoso. It is also be photo. The moment the photo never come any panel. That is the first picture that person is looking, right? It was us and as soon as you know this pad or catcher say, it will person be triaka. So if you're a photographer, make sure you take your money before you give the pictures to the person. Otherwise, that person will look and tell you, oh, one must why the person knows it. And then be I can, hey man, so but that is how it is. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what inspired you to travel? What was the process? How did it happen?
You mean travel outside or travel? Okay. You know, this is Ghana, right?
Yeah.
Life, I don't know how to say it because we all come from different backgrounds and we all see things from different perspectives, right? Traveling was something that I wanted to do back in secondary school because my father had opportunity, went to United States, so it started ringing a bell to me. So when we were in, I think secondary form 2, that's when I made my own passport. Because you know, as someone can say, I could have that you know a better car. So I kind of did my photo, my passport, my everything, and as a matter of fact, I tried twice trying to go. And both didn't work. Well, we were supposed to go through South Africa, then to Europe. It didn't work. And then the second one, I was supposed to go to, there used to be this televangelist called Maurice Cellulo. I was trying to use his stuff to go to United States, and it also didn't work. And then finally, my father came through, and then the normal process. So I was one of those fortunate that have my everything, my name, my date of birth, my everything to United States.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you remember the first day you stepped there? How was it feel?
To step in the United States, that it was February, and when I stepped in the United States, it was so cold. And when I went through the immigration, they took my photos and did all the stuff and processed me. And I came out from immigration and I knew right there, I'm here and I'm not going back. All what I said was like, thank God. And I hope that those also struggling to come to the United States, they will have the same opportunity. I quite remember I had a friend in Israel called Shaibu. Shaibu, hi to you. Shaibu met me, but then baby and Vodafone almost building was Circle Accra. It used to be post office, a big Circle post office. It used to be really huge. And I went down there to mail some documents, right? And I'm sure Shaibu was he didn't come Accra. About 6 months I went to United States. And then he also had opportunity to go to Israel, and we got connected. And then Shaibu told me, he said, Kwesi, the day I saw you at Circle Post Office, I knew you were about to travel. Although you didn't tell me you were about to travel, because Michelle will shoot. So then now she will see one side. And then when he feel the bag about, you know, I said to myself, Kai, wallahi, this guy is about to travel. That's why he's just kind of like
hustling up and down.
Yeah, up and down and everything. Yeah. But when I arrived in the United States, I knew it's a life changing for me.
Okay, Bibia, Ghana has seen no. Obidi ye wa uremfida. Emma ore horse adan pa.
Yes, but I'm not gonna. Let me say different one instead of that story itself. When I was a kid at Adansi Bojisango, they used to call me Kgeetv Japan.
Kgeetv Japan.
Yes.
Why that name?
Because my hair was a little curly.
And I was Japan.
Yeah, and then I was a little fair skin. So they used to call me Kgeetv Japan, and I hated it. I really hated it that they call me Kgeetv Japan. I used to fight, I get beat up on it and all them stuff. You know, Ghana. I mean, if you're skinny and little, that's what happened. But then I was so skinny and little. And I hated that they call me Kgeetv Japan. When I went to United States and I joined U.S. military, 2003, I had opportunity to be at Tokyo, Narita Airport. And as soon as I landed at that airport, I bent down and kissed the floor. And I said, the people that call me Kgeetv Japan, Here I am in Japan,
Wow.
and they still back in a dance with
Okay.
That is life.
At what year did you enter the U.S. Army?
I joined U.S. Army in July 1999.
Oh, okay.
And had opportunity. It was one of the best decisions that I've ever made.
Okay.
And I did 22 years.
22 years.
22 years
Army.
and change in the U.S. Army.
Wow.
Being all over the world.
Are you now happy? Have you achieved what you wanted to achieve?
Part of it, I would say yes.
Okay.
Because, like I said, when I was joining the U.S. Army, I was 117 pounds. If you bring it to kilos, somewhere around 53 kilos.
Okay.
So a lot of people say to my dad, and I joined. For me to do 22 years and change, that is a big achievement.
Okay.
However, I'm also not happy because there are so many people that also want the same opportunity,
Sure.
but they're not getting it.
Sure.
So my thing is, what can I also do?
Wow.
You know, I think about it. I talk to people right now. I have friends in Rwanda. I have friends in Kenya. I have friends in Philippines, Hong Kong, Macau, Thailand, Central African Republic, Nigeria. So I could keep naming the countries. And so many people keep asking me, how can we also get the same opportunity? And I don't even know how I can bring that opportunity to them. And it kind of like bothers me because I wish that as Antifoye can be say, right? So I ask myself, how can I let them get the 9 so I can also get to 10. So I always think about these individuals, especially friends and loved ones in Ghana that constantly ask me. People hit me at TikTok. Kwesi, how did you do it? How can we do it? And it hurts me to tell them, so you got to be in America, you got to be American citizen, all them stuff. And so some people, I don't even know how to go about it to tell them.
Wow.
So those are the things that make me a little bit not happy about the whole situation. Yeah, I wish I could just find a means to get all of them in the U.S. Army or something like that, but unfortunately, it is what it is.
You are a Ghanaian.
Yes.
You've schooled in Ghana.
Yes.
You've gotten the opportunity to be in the U.S. How was life? Was it good? As we normally hear people talking about that, abrochire yepa, ebinso si enyakra, koye no, na etising.
Yeah, it depends on that. Like I said, obi hwe tuemu a ohun mu nyina, right? Obi so hwe a ne hwe na ehwe.
Sure.
It's you know. So my 22 years, let me say this, 22 years, probably the whole 22 in the U.S. Army, I spent only 4 or less than 5 years in the United States.
Okay.
The remaining 17, 18 years, I was overseas, different countries.
Wow.
So my first 18 years, pretty much didn't know that much about United States. So it'd be a holidays for 3 weeks, 1 month, and then I go back to my station overseas. United States is good. Okay, it's really, really good. Madam for being a kind was it, or Massachusetts. A friend I just said, and then the cassette area was about America, you cry, you be seeing different answer. At the account, you gun and answer, United States is good. If you're making it the way you're supposed to, if you're not, then I'm gonna tell you, life gonna be hard. I've seen Ghanaians. I can take your hand and I can go there and pinpoint them to you. This is a Ghanaian, that is a Ghanaian, and they are homeless in Virginia.
Wow.
Homeless in Virginia.
They live on the street.
They live in the streets. I mean, they have no place to.
Wow.
Homeless. I could point at least 2, 3 people to you. So if you ask that person, how do you see America? You know, from their own world, it's different.
Sure.
And then if you ask people like me, how do you see America? I would say, hey, it's been nice, it's been good. It's been a blessing to me, and it's been favored me. So that is how I seen it. Because guess what? A kid in Ghana, 19, 18 years, 117 pounds. How can you join Ghanaian army? That would never happen.
Yes.
If you like, go heaven and come.
Sure.
They would never pick you. Because I was so skinny, they would tell me,
okay,
nope, I can't make it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But I went to United States and joined U.S. Army at 117 pounds.
Wow.
So you see the difference. So
difference.
to me, United States have been nothing but a blessing to me. Yes, there are some challenges that we face out there. Sometimes we wish that we are home. Trust me. When I sit in the airplane coming to Ghana, I feel like,
I'm going home.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
And the day before I go back, I'll be like, yeah. But then my family will be like, so yes, it is what it is. I mean, life, that is how life is.
What is the brain behind Kgeetv?
Kgeetv is, I had opportunity to be in 29 countries around the world. And what I've seen is that everywhere you go, regardless of the people's background, religious, political, cultural, social, traditions, tribe, we all want to achieve one goal. And the goal is to make it in life. There is nowhere that you go that the people will say, oh, we just want to go backwards. Everywhere that I've been, I've seen that the people want to achieve something. All what they want to do, they want to get a life so they will be okay, right? So anywhere I go, I used to ask myself, what is Rwandans doing that Ghanaians are doing the same thing or they're doing it differently? And if Rwandans are doing this, and they are making it, what is the Ghanaians doing that they are not making it? What is the idea behind the whole thing? So I used to ask myself, when I went to Korea, I asked myself the same thing, the same questions. When I was in Thailand, I asked myself the same thing. I go to Kenya, I say, okay. Then I go to South Sudan, and I ask the same question. So I look at it and say, you know what? Why can't I come out with a news portal that would target the local areas? That area, we can look at what somebody or the people in South Sudan is doing. That they are making it. That people in Uganda can look at the same thing. Through Kgeetv, that can also help somebody in that country to also make it. You know, for instance, one thing that normally come in my mind is that all the countries that I've been in, I've been in Japan, I've been in Hong Kong. These are some of the cleanest countries you come across.
Japan and Hong Kong.
But Malaysia is the cleanest country in the world. But you know that I pick Rwanda to be number 2 in the world, cleanest country. But Rwanda is in Africa, isn't it? So why an African country can even come to the top 5 or top 3
countries?
And what about Ghana? So what is Rwanda doing that Ghana is doing it wrongly? That we have trash everywhere. Now, let me go and say it this way. Take United States, for instance. United States, if you tell me to judge United States based on cleanliness, probably I'm going to put United States to like maybe 140. It's not clean. We got trash, everything everywhere, right? It's not the white communities. It's the black communities. So I'm looking at it that, if Rwandans are blacks, and they can make their country become so clean, why black communities in the United States can do the same thing and become clean for them? You see what I mean?
I understand.
So that's why I came out with Kgeetv. I look at it, I say, you know what, communities can put their their news out there.
Okay.
What is going on in their communities,
okay.
be it positive or negative,
okay.
so that all the other countries or other communities, even in that same country,
okay.
they can take a look at it and see these people are doing something and it's bad.
Okay.
So let's also switch our ideas from here and do it this way,
okay.
and come out, because you know what Einstein said.
Yeah.
He said madness is what? Doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting what? Different results.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
So I look at it, say, Uko baby to say Malaysia.
Okay.
Malaysia before Abefri Ghana. Now it's one of the leading exporter of palm oil. Palm oil is using soap, any BBR. All the soaps in the world, the lotions, majority coming from palm oil.
Okay.
And then the palm, the solution.
Okay.
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 So I look at it. Ghana. So what is happening to us? And at the same time, I went to Uganda and I asked some questions about palm. They don't know what to do with it. In Uganda,
wow.
They thought it's flowers for decoration. Abe.
Okay.
Me call Uganda yomucha abe American embassy. Edi mami, edi befie, edi beye nkwan, binum bedi, ebusam say, how did you do it?
Wow.
They are in Africa.
Wow.
So you see some of the things. So these are some of the things I look at it and I say, you know what? Kgeetv need to come out.
Sure.
So we can talk about all this in Kgeetv. We can bring them out. So Kwame, idea enkoye mano ewo Ghana.
Yeah.
Ebia na obi ye different. Ebia somebody called Eric is doing it differently in Kenya.
Yeah.
And he's making it. Sure. Then Kwame can switch his to follow the Kenyan guy route and make it. So that is what Kgeetv is all about.
Wow. Brilliant idea, Busia. Ugusua, yes, there. The message on your say also over picking near maybe at the free. Mamim Busa say Kgeetv now. How is it operated?
Kgeetv right now is all based online.
Okay.
Okay, it's all based online. And if you go to the website, www.kgeetv.com.
Okay.
KGEE TV. By the way, the KG is Kwesi Jemfi.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And then abrofuna nam ne omnam ni nyina na omntimi nka Kwesi Jemfi no.
Okay.
Nti only KG.
Wow.
It's first initial, last initial.
Okay.
KG, and then it became the TV.
KGTV.
So Kgeetv uko website one man. We see you're breaking so many things out there, right? You see, we have the fashion, we have entertainment, we have this, we have that, even kids section.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're looking for one kid from Africa that we have a book that kid going to be reciting it in character, and we're going to be paying that kid. So if you watch this and you think you have what it takes, it's 12 years and below. If you look 1 or 2 kids, they're going to be making it. So you can reach out to us and probably we interview you and put you there. You're going to get paid. So if you go to that website, there are so many things at We have the radio stuff. You can listen to African music all over Africa.
24/7.
24/7. We have then if you go to the entertainment side, we have so many things going on. We have the sports side, and we have the best part of Kgeetv that I really like. It's upper part that says upload your own video.
That is where my interest is. Yeah.
Upload your own video. That means you are about to make money.
Sure.
Okay. So whatever that is going on in your community. Get your phone. Do the frame like this. We prefer the horizontal than the vertical. Do it. Capture whatever that is going on. Put your face in it. After you capture a little bit, turn it, look at yourself, and talk about whatever that you just saw. Whether it's a communal labor or communal labor, if you go to Rwanda, they call it Umuganda.
Umuganda.
Okay?
Okay.
Capture the whole thing. Okay. Talk about it. Put your face in it.
Okay.
Okay? And then go to Kgeetv website and upload that video.
Okay.
What the guys are doing constantly, every 6 hours, they look at the videos that are being loaded in the system.
Okay.
Now, almost important. We want the world to know. Then we take it from the folder and make it the main frame.
Okay.
The moment you see your video in the main frame, let your phone be closer to you, because it means you made money.
Wow.
We are about to call you and tell you, say, hey, your video your year free folder at the bit to main widget or not the main frame. It's in the ABR you made $40 or $50, $100, whatever amount the panel sit and think you deserve, we will let you know.
Okay.
And then we'll ask you, how do you want to get your money?
Okay.
So it's as easy
I'm
as
going
that.
to sit in my comfort zone.
Yep.
Work. Upload the video.
Yep.
And I'm going to be paid.
Yep.
Wonderful employment opportunity for the youth. Don't sit inside your house and say, "Ejumeni Ghana, Ejumeni ho." This is a real opportunity. Kgeetv
is bringing up. It is already working.
It's working.
And the message said, "Utifia, asemo kind in a body to find them out." Every crowd will call baby. What got to say be console baby. Just pick your phone. Over phone one. Yeah, I am penny saying your video no. Kgeetv dashboard no. Upload the video. Your shame on penny phones and power video no needs to be talked of. You are there. Baby, you can't see God feeling $100. Oh. Ghana, you might not say $100. And Mr. said, a whole mobile call.
Big platform for you to advertise yourself.
Yep.
Don't miss this. Just quickly go online. Are we on App Store or?
Yeah, we are in what they call the Google Play Store.
Okay.
Yeah, we are there.
Okay.
All what you guys do, type in Kgeetv.
Okay.
One word.
Ubenya app no.
Yeah, it will come out and then you can upload it. Those for the Android folks.
Okay.
If we're working with the other folks, what we call them,
the app store.
The iPhone folks.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the one we haven't get that one done.
Okay.
I
But
think
now
they
we are
asked
on
so many questions.
Okay.
And stuff.
But now we are on the Google Play Store. Just go there, type the name Kgeetv. The icon will come. Just hit on it. Pa, there you go.
Yeah.
We are going to serve you better. And it's also use iPhone. If you are an iPhone user, iOS. Call Google search honoma. Just type kgeetv.com and you will be there. This is what is going to work for you. We are still in the process working things out for you to go and get the app on the App Store. We are still working for you. Debi ameno openi bi hia sei na wa fabra bonimu na niema wakeka niema bomu wo idea se opese ode boa ne nkofo a ya na titru medwene mabru no ho mabru no ebre me pese wo kan bibi tre youth no asana yakọ.
All right. Well, this is a question I usually hear all the time, and then like normally I find it difficult to answer this question.
Okay.
Because the question right? We are doing the same thing, you know, and then people ask why his is working, mine was not working. But the little that I can do, I can say is that everything that you do, stay focused and use clean conscience. Okay? Let your conscience be clear and clean. Okay. Don't look at what somebody else doing. That is where the problem comes. Okay? The moment I see I am Kwesi and whatever that I'm doing, I'm looking at what Kwadwo is doing. And I see Kwadwo take one step ahead of me, panicking start coming in. And then you start making bad decisions, because when you panicking in life, you struggle to make the right decision. I always tell people, be the captain of your own ship. Okay? You can only pilot your ship. You cannot pilot somebody else's ship. for him or her.
Okay.
So be the pilot of your own ship. And if it's going left, steer it right. If it's going too right, stay back.
Okay.
If you think you're not moving forward, try to tread it out. Trust me. If I tell you where I've been before, okay, me tiwe, me twa photo, me fa from Kumasi to Yeji, and I'm far Printoon from Yeji to Makango, right? Na adiasa, me tena sa first no friend bonche kaka no bi so.
Yeah.
Me tena so any me photo hu normal. E could drew baby e from Saraga.
Okay.
Right? Me drew a brand bi obi ka se me ko sine so na friend Odate. Odate, if you're still there, you can reach out to me, okay? I've been looking for you too. And then Odate gave me a place to stay overnight.
Okay.
Okay. Let me tell you a funny story before we go,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Odate embreme eduane. Eduane o de breme na na dwono satam bobo no maso.
Okay.
Okay. Back in 1994. I was a very young guy. Not even 20 years.
Okay.
Okay. Me de me suffer and quite and wouldn't like ade asana na kwanya ne hu say na de father no ade che na hu say nkuto.
Wow.
But that guy
Aduana na ya
na anadwuno okoto o be bre me say me nyina me because look, I traveled through Kumasi Yeji Makango to come to me. They are not the brand medium. I'm say okay, and I'm and I'm mono, right? But I didn't think I want and I'm doing so fast here on the far down. I did chain them who say in Kuto. And they good Yanani idea good at them. But me D and I'm down way, right? Okay. From there, from Saraga, I boarded the Tata bus. During that time, those who know the Tata bus, from there to Bimbila.
Okay.
Then I took another one from Bimbila to Tamale.
Okay.
I went to Wa, I went to Bolga,
okay.
I went to Tongo Frafra, I went to Kesena, Nankana, I went to the other side, all the way to Zabzugu. Photos. Now I was not even 20 years yet.
Wow.
That is how I built my life.
Okay.
Me na me kadi me si mechi enibi. By the way, my mother died there early.
Okay.
So I look at it like, you know what, I have to fight to get to where I want to get. But through legal means.
Okay.
No, anything beside that, you're not going to find me in it. Okay. I say, you know what, clear conscious, focus, captain your own ship. Don't look at somebody's ship. Look at yours. Then you can maintain it right, and you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, Mamem Fao NC has say na the woman and say, Minimsa was Yadia pa. Na Yabe sign so a share view. Feminana Kojubuachi Yadom. See you in the next video.